Yes, so this is an impulse buy, and I'm going to do a series of clips from my Twitch stream and put it on YouTube. So this is basically just part one. And this is the part where I haven't even lifted a playfield on this game yet. So I have not seen what's in there, what I need to kind of fix or whatnot. I mean, I played it a few days ago, and it kind of it plays, but it has issues, and I thought I would talk through those. And as I release more parts of this series, you will be able to watch those on YouTube and see how this game will go from the current state into a fully shopped, while playing, hopefully, Data East Laser War. So without further ado, the general condition of the game is I think is very good in terms of like the playfield. There are no lifted inserts. There are some woodware here and there, like around the pop bumpers. Surprisingly, they did not put any mylar at all in that area. So I'm going to get those like mylar rings that you put down once I've cleaned up around the pop bumpers there. But other than that, there's not much woodware. There's some woodware here down at the laser kick switch. Is a kickback basically. There's some wear there, but you could potentially just put a Cliffy switch protector there, and that will be a non-issue. So I guess I'm just going to take off the glass and do a little bit of a sweep across the playfield and see to just like document and capture the state of it. The beer seal is very rotten, as they usually are on these games. So it's been out and about. It has a standard glass in it, pretty scratchy, dirty, grimy, got fingers. And what's that? Yeah, it's got some really nasty scratch there. I am actually going to get. Where did I put my little love triangles? Yeah, I put them on Johnny. Yeah, that was very amateur of me that I didn't get those out first. The thing is, I have a concrete floor with the flakes in it, which are very sharp, and I'm just waiting for it to crack a glass for me. So that's why I'm using those. All right, so this is not the ideal fit here. I'm just going to get the balls out. And it's a very standard mechanism. The same kind of eject mechanism that you would see on any old solid state game. Just going to put them in the tray there. Don't know about the hinge here, if it's one of those you can pull or... Yeah, this is a pretty old school kind of hinge that you can't pull the playfield out. It's just hanging on one hinge there. Yes, so I'm gonna go over the playfield first. Let me do that before anything. And let's see how this will work. I'm going to crack loose the camera and kind of chat through a few things here. Might be a little bit of a bumpy ride for you folks, but I'm sure it will be fine once we kind of get focused here. Okay, so this is sort of what the playfield looks like. So these are Williams flippers. That's my first point of annoyance. Does not have the DE sign on it. The playfield has Mylar on it, and it also have extra Mylar. No, it's actually cut out differently around the slingshots here. And the woodware on the switch there by the kick out. But I mean, at the end of the day, I've kind of looked at a few of the Laser War content that is out there, and I've definitely seen a few ones that are way worse than this. There is a pop bumper cap missing there, and that is because these pop caps somehow they clip on, and they are like super sensitive. So I'm not gonna lift them now because I need to pop them back. But essentially, it's just super weird, and they snap off the little legs. The little legs go in holes here. So I'm not quite sure what to do with it yet, if I'm gonna replace them with the traditional caps or not. What else is it to say about this part of the game? Surprisingly, there's like no broken plastics in it whatsoever. I haven't found any yet. The only questionable thing is, of course, the ramp here has some weird fix on it. I do have a brand new ramp. It's not chrome, it's black. And I haven't quite decided what to do there yet, but I will probably put the black ramp in there. I also have a new this little saucer thing here that is white, not yellowed, like this one. And I also bought a new stick. So there's like stickers. Oh wow, this is like it's all loose here. But I have the stickers for. Wow, is it? Yeah, so it's the wrong screw there or something like that. I don't know. So I got the stickers there for that. So that'll be all good. There's also some weird solution going on here at the like right here. I don't know. There's like everything is loose and wonky. There's there's like a post or something missing somewhere. I think. It's not really holding this piece of plastic. Oops, I kind of lost it. That piece of plastic there. There's also some of these nuts missing. It's just like one right here, and all that jazz. And there's another annoying thing with these games, like with most System 11. Let me just demonstrate that real quick. And it is the hop that you get on the flipper. On the in lane here, right? Can you see that? Yeah, so it almost like bumps over to the other flipper without even holding the flipper up. I don't know if it was both sides or it was just that one side. Well, that one is a little, no, it rolls much better. But at the end of the day, you can buy new ball guides at Cliffy. So I've ordered those. So there's like 3 saucers in the game. They are in fairly good condition. There's one there, and there's 2 underneath there. So once those, I bought Cliffy's for those as well, and I also bought this little flap here, also available from Cliffy. It's a little bit dinged and roached. And here's another thing, another defect on the playfield, right? So the thing is that the mylar has kind of gotten loose here, and it's like there's like no glue here, and there's a ton of grime here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of cut that out and fill with that fresh piece of mylar and try to get like a completely seamless kind of transition there. And that will probably work out just fine, hopefully. And there's some weird grime on the. Oh, okay, so that's just some. I don't know what it is, but there's some grime on the apron there. And this one is a little wonky there. I also have. I actually think my Mandalorian shooter that I. The whole shooter assembly fits on this game, which I think is a little bit fun. Other than that, I think we're in good shape. I saw that this one thing here is kind of a little bit jammed down there, and the screw is loose, but it's sort of works. Yeah, the metal parts kind of need a bit of a polish. Like it's really old, and I don't have a tumbler anymore. That is a little bit annoying. So I don't know what to. what to do to clean them with. All right, so let's just lift up the play field and see what we can find underneath there. I'm just kind of making some mental notes here on what to do with the game. All right, so are we good there or no? Oh, there we go. Just gonna hang out there for a while and I will put the play field up. Yeah, so I think the game has been standing with the play field open because there is a lot of dust on the play field itself, which is not supposed to be there. Like dust on the sides of the ramp and things like that, but yeah. So let's have a look here. Okay, so going from the bottom here, I really like these. The bumpers are the same as the ones on. Yeah, so this is the thing again, right? I think this has been open because there's like a lot of like dust in places where not supposed to be dust. But in general, looking underneath the playfield, I can't spot any blatant hacks. Like all the mechs and assemblies kind of look good. There's a bit of a friction here in some of the bumpers are a little bit slow, and yeah, I can definitely feel this friction there. So yeah, that one especially. So what I will do, I'm obviously going to change all the coil sleeves and make sure that all the assemblies are clean and such. There's a lot of lights in this game as well. I think I'm going to put LEDs in with an LCD board to make sure that we get really good light and lightning effects. Yeah, look at all these, there's like 4 flashers in that main thing, and it absolutely blinds you when that starts flashing, which is a little bit funny. One thing that had me a little bit worried about is the flipper mechs up here. So I don't know if I can get a good picture here, but so the screws here are just like completely demolished. Somebody's been using the wrong tools, and I just hope that the threads, yeah, basically on both sides there. So I just hope that I can get new screws and the threads are okay on the base plates, because I don't know how common these base plates are. The same with the bumper caps. Oh wow, look at that. That is like really. So do you see these? See this? Yeah, definitely some issues here with the flipper mech there. These are I'm going to replace anyway. I'm not like too concerned. The switches kind of look to be in decent shape, just need a little bit of cleaning. And this was inspected by JLM, I think. There says Yanni 9 there. Yeah, so that's kind of where we are at with this. Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty clean. And pretty lame little tweeter or excuse of us for a speaker there. It's definitely going to be replaced. I saw that it was either Flipper Fidelity or Pinball Pro that sell they sell complete kits for these games, so it will definitely be a speaker upgrade. And cool thing is with these games is that they are in stereo. True stereo. So when I'm gonna stream this game, I'm gonna actually mic it up with 2 mics, so we get that full stereo effect. Yeah, the spinners are really tired, and so somebody's done a few hacks on the spinners as well. I didn't show that. That was another thing that I kind of spotted immediately. Is just that the spinners. It might be the original spinners, but somebody have painted them with some spray paint, and they look really shitty. I'm gonna try to find new spinners because I found, yeah. So this one even gets stuck upside down. I found new spinners. Spinner decals. Somebody printed them out and selling them on eBay. So and they look pretty good. I already got them. So yeah, it's a little bit grime. And then we have the back box. One of the things I noticed pretty immediately was the complete absence of the chrome on the speaker panel. So this is probably a speaker panel that was taken from either a RoboCop or Phantom of the Opera, or what's that? Torpedo Alley, is that the other one that uses this panel? And the Translite is in fairly good shape. The glass is very dirty. We also have like new displays in here, so these are like pin score displays, and you can kind of see so they haven't put the smoked vinyl in front of the displays to kind of hide the distinction of the numbers. So it kind of looks shitty. But I think I have a roll of that vinyl I'm going to use. Same I've used on my TNA on Flight 2000. It looks great. And the fit on this one is like terrible. And I think that is the reason why the there's really nothing to show here. There are some scratches and dings. But the Translite is in fairly good shape. And the funny thing is, it's a little bit of a hybrid back glass Translite because it has the silver printed like you would do on a glass. I just need to lift this. Yeah, the fit of this like door is like super shitty. Yeah, let me see if I can do a visit here as well. I'm soon done with this little tour of the game. I'm gonna go over and play Stranger Things pretty soon here, but I just want to have this documented. As we can see here as well, there's a crack in the speaker panel here, so I am looking for a new speaker panel, and I think somebody's just like done some number on when they open the door, because there's a bit of friction when you pull the door out. So the door basically just needs to be lifted a little bit. It's not a big deal. Looking at the electronics in the game, kind of looks pretty decent. I think most of it is original. Yeah, some components have been swapped out here. There's some resistors here, really shitty solders, but I think the sound is working quite good. Well, in it, I mean, I don't know, I don't have a reference, but I can hear all the samples, the music plays, and all that good stuff. And yeah, there's some weird corrosion in places here. I don't quite understand where it's coming from. It's almost like there's been battery leakage, but there's yeah, when you wouldn't have the acid running upwards, would you? So I don't know how that came to be. Yeah, so there's a pin scored display there. There's like 1,000 flashers in this game. Like flasher, flashers, like 7 flashers. 8 flashers in the back box. The playfield is just riddled with flashers like everywhere, and the flasher relay just goes like crazy on the game. And it also has dimming for the general illumination in this game, which is pretty cool. And I think that is also one of the reasons why this game kind of warrants an OCD board setup, and I will try to get that order pretty soon as well, because I am going to put LEDs in it and such. Yeah, and the speakers are in pretty bad shape. I don't know if you can see that, but they're like all corroded, and so I don't know if the speaker panel is kind of salvaged from a game that was on the bottom of the sea, because the speaker panel is in really bad shape, and like the some of the nuts here are not in the correct. I don't know what you call them, the wagon bolts or whatever. So that's it. And for anyone who recognized the graffiti here on the side, I will probably be the second person putting this game on YouTube, because I found a video. Some guy in Arizona, I think, owned this game at one point, and he kind of did the same kind of walk around I did just when he shopped it out 5 years ago. So we'll see if anyone else recognizes it. Right, I'm gonna close this up. There's some really bad alignment issues here as well with the displays and the back glass. I need to figure out how to deal with that. Okay, I see what's cooking there. Completely fixable, completely fixable. Yeah, I am passionate pinball nerd. Yeah, this will be a fun project to kind of restore. I haven't worked on a game for quite a while now. I think the last one I did was a Demo Man that I shopped out. That was pretty hard work getting that all minted, and but I sold it pretty fast, because I had Judge Dredd and Twilight Zone, which are two Ballard Williams wide bodies, so I wanted to get some more variation in the collection. Yeah, all the little star switches. The thing is with these, like the star rollovers, it makes it very hard to clear coat the play field, but I'm not going to clear coat it because it has Mylar and it's in perfectly good shape. So I'm not going to bother with that. All right, I'm going to put the balls back in here. I'm actually going to play the game tomorrow, stream it tomorrow, just to kind of show the state of it. But the thing is, the game is not leveled now at all, and so I'm going to deal with that tomorrow. So I'm going to play this game, and then I'm going to play some Mandalorian as well tomorrow afternoon. So if anyone want to watch this game play, tune in tomorrow. Yeah, there are some other kind of disappointing things. It's just like running paint on the coin door. The coin door is kind of came from somewhere else, or somebody painted it. It's not coming off, but yeah, it kind of looks a little bit cheap and dirty. But all fun and games. Let's get to Stranger Things. I'll see you over there pretty soon. All right, so I'm just going to put the lights down. All right, so that was part one of my let's look at how we're doing with my laser war. And stay tuned for part two. I'm just going to put up my phone here.